I'm just going to keep it 100% honest with you guys. You're in low spirits due to who you're surrounding yourself with. You might have to cut these people off, even if it was from day one, kindergarten, 7, 8 years old. Listen, I'm not pushing you or encouraging you to cut off close ones in your life. But if you're in low spirits, look what the people around you are doing, that you're surrounding yourself with. Listen, sometimes the lonely road is the best road you can be on, right? Because there's no distractions. Now, I'm not telling you to go ghost everybody. Obviously, mom, brothers, family, close ones, knit tight family members, right? Keep them in your circle, of course, always. But it's okay to have people at a distance. Listen, you're in low spirits because nobody around you is uplifting you. Everyone around you is on drugs, smoking, drinking, every weekend. What do you expect? And this goes for all ages, 18 and up, 16 and up, because a lot of people get introduced to the weed, to the Zod, to the liquor, young. People around you are pushing sex, promoting sex, just like the industry, right? That's all they're focused on. They're not focused on building any conscious wealth, any actual wealth, even though the dollar runs a lot of people's lives and it shouldn't. They're not even focused on that, right? They're focused on things that are damaging their soul. Shout out to this butterfly. You know, I have a good connection with butterflies. And where I'm walking right now, it's plenty of butterflies. So shout out to them. Not to get off the topic, back into it. You are, I am, in low spirits due to who we surround ourselves with. It's easier said than done, but you gotta cut these people. You have to cut them off. Right? Shout out to you for showing up, watching me show out. You didn't have to be here. You're always gonna be in low spirits if you're around low spirited people. Right now, these people may not seem low spirited because they're always lit, they're always having fun, but that smile gets wiped off your face. It truly does. What are you gonna do when that smile gets wiped off your face? A lot of people have fun with coping mechanisms. A lot of people don't have fun with nature, which is the true peace, the true judgment-free zone where you can use prayer, meditation. I'm not gonna push anything on you guys. Whatever works best for you, right? People don't go outside and enjoy themselves anymore. Outside is the club to these people. Outside is a party where there's drinking and smoking. Who am I to tell you to never have fun? If that's fun to you, go ahead. It's a human physical experience. Shout out to you for doing whatever it is that pleases your heart. Right, but at the end of the day, these things aren't moving you forward spiritually, consciously. Right, so you're dealing with so many ups and downs, as we all do. You're using coping mechanisms to get lit, to have fun. Smoking the pain away. Drinking the pain away. That only ends one way. Right? Like, you guys are just digging more and more holes for yourself, right? And well, like I said, nature is a judgment-free zone. Judgment, that's the topic, right? I'm not getting on here to judge anyone. I do this to raise the collective consciousness, right? I'm not doing this to make $1 million. But I'm telling you, you're in low spirits due to how you're coping, right? And how the people around you are coping with life. Because life isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Listen, if you need to experience parties every weekend, large crowds, drinking and smoking, you need to have a reality check. You need to sit in the mirror. You need to take a deep breath, and you need to remove yourself from the middle, right? Stay consistent in being sober. You'll move mountains, right? A sober mind is the best mind. I promise you that. I don't get on here making promises and telling people exactly what this life truly is, because we don't truly know. You have to take it one day at a time. But I can tell you, you'll be more consciously aware when you're sober, right? People think, using something outside of themselves is going to help. Listen, go get your feet in the grass, go take a breath of fresh air, go touch a tree, go hug a tree, get more fruits in your body, and your spirit will be raised. Obviously, the most common things and the most things that we should already know about holding on to your seed, sexual energy, young king and young queen, hold on to it, right? Because that's also another thing. Laying down with people who aren't moving you forward in this life, who aren't growing you, that's holding you back, they're draining your energy, right? So if your energy is drained, how are you going to raise spiritually? You're going to be in low spirits, dog. Like I said, remove all these people. It could be day ones, okay? Are they truly your true friend, or are they just a phase, right? Because I'm trying to tell you, someone who's using things outside of themselves continuously, and they're consciously aware of what they're doing to themselves, they're not for you, right? But the thing is, in this life, not everyone is meant to move forward. And that's the sad truth. And some people just will never get it. And it is what it is. I'm 5+ minutes in. Shout out to y'all for showing out, watching me show out, like I once said, because you don't, like I always say, because you don't have to be here. I'm about to get my feet in the grass for a little bit. Feel me? I'm in the Northeast, right? And it's 70 degrees and it's almost mid-November. It's November 5th. So it's closing in on mid-November. Let me know how y'all feel about that. How y'all feel about the weather where y'all at right now? The weather's always up and down. I just got out of class, feel me? Right to recording. I told myself I want to do this. I had 118 subs in March. I'm at 1.23K, something like that. So shout out to y'all. You know, I'm not doing this to make $1 million. I don't make the trendy, funny content. Even though that stuff is cool, of course. Like I said, I'm doing this to raise the collective consciousness. Shout out to y'all for showing up 6 minutes in. You know, I won't go too much longer. You're in low spirits due to who you're surrounding yourself with, what you're putting in your body, how you're going about your day. You know, you may be scared to cut off these attachments that you've had. It could be a girlfriend. It could be a boyfriend. Sometimes these things are just phases in your life, right? And sometimes it's hard to understand that. It's hard to overstand it. Damn, this is beautiful. Like, all the leaves done fell mostly, but this is beautiful. I don't know. And just imagine this with all the leaves, like springtime, summertime. This shit's so beautiful, though. But yeah, like I said, I'm in the Northeast, and the weather can also fuck with your spirits, you know? So the sun is starting to set earlier. Obviously, whatever daylight whatever it's called, daylight saving time, whatever. Make sure you're finding time to get outside. Make sure you're getting outside when the sun is up. Trust me, it'll help. It'll do wonders for you. Closing on 7 minutes. Shout out to y'all. You're in low spirits for any of those reasons. It could be something else. You truly know. You know, you're neglecting it, though. Like I said, I had 118 in March. I'm at 1.2 something. So shout out to y'all. You know, this truly means something to me, and I'm not going to stop. Even when I reach thousands of people, more than thousands and thousands of people, I don't care. That's not what I'm doing it for. I'm not doing it to see. Obviously, the numbers would be cool, but I'm not doing it to make the most amount of money from this. You know, it's just, there's so much beauty in this life, and a lot of people are in low spirits. I find myself in low spirits sometimes. I find myself losing myself sometimes. That's why I make these videos. Like I said, my videos are usually no longer than 10 minutes, so I'm getting ready to wrap this up soon. Shout out to y'all for showing up. Hopefully something resonated with you, young king, young queen. It's your boy Dev. Like I said, I advocate for mental, physical, and spiritual health. So that's just health in general. You're in low spirits due to some of these reasons. Shout out to y'all for watching.